Ana, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás bien, mal? ¿Cómo siente? ¿Mejor? Sorry, Anna, can you hear me? Is my microphone working?
Hello,
¿Cómo estás, Ana? ¿Mejor?
hello,
Hola.
hola.
Ujú. Ok, empezamos con la sesión de hoy.
I want to watch those like little videos again. They're so nice.
They are, but today we're not gonna, well, if we have enough time, we might. But actually, I want to ask you first, do you have anything um that you want to cover for school? Anything that you're covering in Spanish you need help in?
Hmm?
Anything from Spanish that you want or need help on?
Uh-oh.
No? All right. So then let's get started. All right, so we're going to understand demonstrative adjectives and pronouns for today. So demonstrative adjectives is to point out things. So like este, esta, ese, esa, aquel, aquella, and etc. And then we have the plural of those ones, which is estos, estas, esos, esas, aquellos, aquellas. So anytime I'm going to say this, these, that, or those over there, you would use these adjectives. Now, typically we would see them before the noun, and they have to agree in gender and number, meaning that if a noun next to it is feminine, you have to use the feminine version. So if you wanted to say this shirt, camisa is feminine, right? So you have to make sure you use the
La camisa.
esta camisa. Esta is the singular feminine to say this or these. If you wanted to say that salesman, then you would say ese vendedor because it's singular and masculine. Now, zapatos is which gender and which number? Is it plural, singular? Is it masculine, feminine? Which one? For zapatos.
Estos zapatos.
Well, yeah, you can say estos zapatos because it's masculine and plural. So the question I was asking you is what the gender is, masculine or feminine, and what the number is it singular or plural? So your response should have been masculine plural. But you gave an example that shows exactly that, so that's fine. So what I'm going to have you do here, Anna, is have your notebook, your paper, pen, and I would like you to write this down, okay? Especially the words that you see here. Do you have any questions about what we have just learned right now? Are we confused or are we clear with what we have just learned?
We good.
All right, so when you're done writing, let me know and I'll move on to the next slide.
Oof, 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 oof. I'm so sorry. Okay.
You're done?
Yes.
All right. So I'd like you to write down this slide and then I'll explain it in a sec.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look. So these are called demonstrative pronouns. So again, very similar to what we have just read right now, esta, but there's an accent. Did you make sure to put the accent on the E's?
Yes.
So yeah, these pronouns, we see them on the stressed vowel. Now, the idea of demonstrative pronouns is realistically speaking, there isn't not much of a difference. There's just pronouns and then there's adjectives and pronouns. It all depends on where you're placing it, as well as the noun that is after. So what we're gonna do is do some practice. So what you're gonna do is fill in the blank with the correct demonstrative pronouns. So the one with the accent. Typically, we would have the noun after, but with demonstrative pronouns, then we don't need a noun. These can be done before. I mean after. So what you're gonna do now is fill in the blank. The good thing with this practice is that um they already give you the English translation of the demonstrative pronouns in the brackets. For example, that one, those, these, this one, those over there, these, that one over there, those. So all these are the answer, but in English. So you just need to translate them into its Spanish translation. Any questions about this task, Anna?
I don't think so.
All right. So I want you to do numbers 1 through 12 and then submit your answers into the chat. How's it going, Anna? Any questions?
He's going nicely. I'm so slay.
¿Cómo va, Ana? ¿Cuál número estás?
What?
How's it going? What number are you on? Número 6, número 7, 5. Ana?
Oh, 5.
All right, Anna, so let's take a pause. Can you please send me what you have right now? I just want to take a look at how's it going and see if we can make any corrections, clarify any confusion. So just please send me what you have now. All right,
Okay. Oopsie, sorry.
so let's
My mouse has to charge, so I can't really touch anything when it's charging. So I need to wait like a few minutes.
your muscles?
Yes, my mouse is charging.
Okay,
And when it's charging, I can't like use it.
well, that's fine. Just while you're charging, let's take a look at the answers you sent so far. So number one, esta guayabera es bonita, pero prefiero that one. So you said esta. Let's take a look. Esta.
Who is that chicken I see staring straight back at me?
Mm. Well, it wouldn't be esta. Because if you take a look here, esta is this and these. So it would be either esas or aquel. Now, it wouldn't be aquel because that's typically used more for like that over there or those over there. It's far away. So we would use esas or esta or este. So let's take a look. What we have to figure out is whether we use masculine or feminine or singular and plural. So what we see here is that it is going to be singular because it's that one. So we understood it to be esa or ese. Now, now we need to figure out when it's going to be masculine, when it's going to be feminine. So, esta guayabera es bonita, pero prefiero blank. So, which is the subject here? What are we referring to when we say that one?
Um, um, that one I think is just
No, it's not esta. We were
oh
we already confirmed that esta or este means this or these. So when you were approaching this task, Anna, were you looking at your notes?
no,
So
I
yeah,
you
that's something that we need to make sure that we don't. Any task that I give you, especially if it's a new subject, I do want you to use your notes. It's okay to look back into your notes because the more you read your notes and the more you use it for your practice, what we're going to see is have you memorize it a little bit more. So I want you to try this again. Just do numbers 1 through 6, and I want you to look into your notes, all right? Look at which ones are that, those, or these, or this, okay? Once you figure that out, then you have to figure out the gender and the number. Gender is all depending on what we're talking about. What are we talking about? So for number 1, the subject that we're talking about is the guayabera. So we know that to be the subject, and we know that to be singular, and we know that to be feminine because it ends in an A. All right. So the steps that you have to take is look into your notes to find the proper definition of whether it's that, those, these, or this. Then you need to see if it's singular or plural. Then you have to see the gender. Is it feminine or is it masculine? And the way we understand to see if it's feminine or masculine is looking into the subject. What are we talking about? What are we referring to? So that is the idea, and that's the steps you have to take. So try not to. I understand that you want to approach this in your own way, but sometimes with Spanish, the steps that I'm giving you is gonna help you at least understand it
yeah
clearly. Sorry, Anna, you're on mute.
yes.
So when I'm explaining something to you, try to absorb the information, okay?
You
The,
mind if you show me the chart one more time?
you have it written down, no?
Yes, but I still want to look at it just in case because I only wrote like the words. I didn't write it like masculine or feminine.
Okay, so yeah, when you're writing it, I need you to write exactly how you see it.
Okay,
Did you also write the English translation next to it?
yes.
Okay. So do numbers 1 through 6. If you understand what I'm saying, then try to do the steps that I'm telling you to do.
I'm so I'm a chicken nugget, chicken nugget.
How's it going so far, Anna? Which,
Okay,
which number are we on?
4.
4?
Well, 5, kind of now.
Okay. After you finish number 5, please submit what you have, just so I can take a look. All right, let's take a look. So, yes, number 1 is esa. Number 2, esas corbatas rojas son muy bonitas, pero those, muy bien. So, aquellas, technically, it wouldn't be aquellas because we're just saying those fabulous shoes. So, look at the other brackets. Like, for example, number 5, it says those over there. Those over there would be aquellos, aquellas. So those, right, in plural would be esos or esas, depending on the gender, of course. So see that here, that, those. So we would say esas because corbatas rojas is feminine, so it'd be esas for number 2. Estas no me gustan esos zapatos, voy a comprar these. That is correct. Estas, these. Now, now, voy a comprar estas. This technically can work, but because we have zapatos being masculine, we would want to keep estas masculine. So it would be actually estes. Or estos, perdón. So here we have estos. And then what we're gonna do is have number 3 being, yeah, estos. So esas, um, esas, and then these ones would be estos. Yep. Okay, so number 1, esa. Number 2, esas. Number 3, estos. Number 4, vas a comprar ese traje o this one. So you said aquellos. So did you, for number 5, were you trying to say a chaos, or number 4, you were certain it was going to be a chaos? So let's do number 4 together. ¿Vas a comprar ese traje o this one? How do we say this one in Spanish? Ana, how do we say this one in Spanish?
I am alive, don't worry.
Muy bien, I'm glad to hear. All right, so this one. How do we say this one in Spanish? It's okay if you take a look at your notes. So have you thought of an answer, Anna, or are we still thinking? Anna? For number 4, how do we say this one in Spanish?
Vas a comprar ese traje o mm, mm, I forget. Let me check my notes.
So what have you found, Anna? Not sure? What have you found in your notes, Anna? Are you still looking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
So let's do this one together. From this chart that you see over here, how do you say this one? Hmm? This is a chart you should be looking at in your notes. So if you want to say this, what do we say? What do you see, Anna? In this chart right here that you see in front of you, that's shared, how do we say this? So how come I'm not hearing any guesses? Do we not know? Are we confused? We tired? What's happening, Anna?
Um,
So the question I'm asking you right now is just how to say this in Spanish. And it's in this chart that you see that is shared right now.
I'm here, don't worry.
I'm glad that you are, but I'm also asking you the question, what is this in Spanish? So I'm just curious, are we confused? Are we not, don't know where to look? What's happening? So Ana, no puedo ayudar. I can't help you if I'm not getting an answer back. So I need to hear something. Ana?
Yeah, sorry.
So I asked you a question. I asked you to respond, but I'm not getting a response. So I really need to hear something. Even if you don't know, I just need to hear and I don't know. So I'm asking you, what is this in Spanish? Are we confused of the question, or do you not know where to look? I'm just curious, what is your thought process right now? So I can help you better.
My thought process?
Like right now, when I'm asking you the question, how do we say this in Spanish? Do we understand the question?
Uh, kind of, but like no at the same time.
No? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I need to hear. If you don't know the question I'm asking, just tell me and I'll expand. So this, right, the word this, right here, in this chart that you see here, this, these, that, those, this is the vocabulary that we're learning.
That those is aquellas or aquellos or aquel or aquella.
No, that's that, those over there. That,
Oh, sorry. It es ese, esa, esos, esas,
Mhm. So,
assassination. Oh, no, just kidding.
so if I wanted to say this in Spanish, just this, not these, but this, how do I say this in Spanish? Or let's say this, these. How do you say this, these in Spanish? If ese,
Uh,
yeah, go ahead.
this, these, that is. Okay, esta, estos, estas.
Okay. Now I just want to know that this. How do you say this in Spanish? Just this, not this, these. I just want to know this.
Oh, just that? I mean, just this?
Yes. How do we say that in Spanish?
Okay, so just this is este and esta.
Okay, thank you. So that was what I was asking. So esta is this. So in the question, when I want to say this one, number 4, ¿vas a comprar este traje o this one? What do we say? What is the blank? Are we understanding the question, Anna?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the blank? Number 4.
I'm pretty sure it is este.
Muy bien, it is. Awesome. All right, número 5. Estos cinturones cuestan demasiado. Prefiere blank. And the blank, oops, is those over there. How do we say those over there in Spanish?
This that over there.
No.
Those over there.
Look into your notes. Look into that chart that you wrote. The answer will be there.
Aquella.
Okay, yeah. That's singular. We're saying those, right? Those over there. So there's more than one. So what is the plural? The plural, Anna?
The pro. What?
The plural.
Oh, plural.
Mhm.
Aquella. Aquellos.
Aquellos. Thank you. Yep, that is correct. Number 5 is estos cinturones cuestan demasiado. Prefiero aquellos. Muy bien. All right, number 6. ¿Te gustan estas botas o blank? These. These. How do we say these in Spanish? What is the blank here?
The blank for these.
Well, the blank for number 6. The answer is these. So what is these in Spanish?
I think it's estas from plural.
Okay, yeah, it's one of those ones, but it's plural. So what's the plural of the, so what's the plural of these?
Aquellos or aquellas.
No.
Oh,
The,
no, sorry. Estos, esa.
no. These. You're thinking of those. I'm saying these. So it would be estas. Estas. All right, so we're gonna pause here, Anna. What I want you to do is take the time, 10 minutes a day, review the vocabulary that we have just learned today. And once we're back on Friday, we'll resume this activity, okay? Do you have any questions regarding today's session? ¿Preguntas, Ana?
No.
All right, muy bien. So please try to take that 10 minutes every day to review that vocab. Don't forget. Adios.
Okay, bye.